Hey, I'm Roland and I'm right here at Computex 2017. If you have been following along Microsoft's news for Computex, there has been a mention of the so-called Wacom Bamboo Ink stylus, which is the first stylus from Microsoft and Wacom that is supposed to support the new Windows Pen platform, or Pen program actually, which had the goal of developing a stylus that is compatible across multiple digitizer platforms or multiple standards. So the Microsoft Surface uses the AES protocol. A bunch of other tablets use another standard, and in the end you will be able to use this Wacom stylus across all of these. So the big advantage is being able to switch the platforms, so you can use, for example, an HP tablet with one standard and a Microsoft Surface or a Microsoft Surface Studio using the other standard with the same pen. So you buy one pen, you can use it across multiple devices. The Wacom stylus is available for $79 US, and it should be available for sale in the US as of right now. I don't know about other prices for the rest of the world. What I do know though is that it has a bunch of pretty interesting features. So switching between protocols, it happens through holding these two buttons down at the same time, and once it does switch, there will be an indicator light beneath that switch to actually, or beneath these buttons to tell you that you are switching protocols. Down here are the interchangeable tips. They are 4096 pressure sensitivity levels. Those are interchangeable. It comes with a bunch of these tips. I don't know the exact amount included in the packaging when it comes to you. It is made out of metal, so it's very nice, and or at least based on the materials, it feels very nice. It has this very smooth texture to it, and it's got this kind of triangular form with rounded edges, so it feels very nice in the hand. It is actually very ergonomic, at least as far as I can tell, as somebody who has actually never really been using a stylus. There's this clip up here, so you can carry it around with you easily, and up here is the top part that if you turn it, those two dots, or the one dot up here, moves to the open position, and then you can take off the top and switch out the Quad A battery that's in here, so you can buy the battery and replace that at all times. There is a Bluetooth connection that is required for using this pen. You press the button up here, hold it down for a couple of seconds, and there will be a blue light flashing under here, and it will tell you that you are now searching for compatible devices. If you open up the menus on your Windows 10 device, it will connect to that, and then you're pretty much ready to go. I have done all that by now. There's the Surface Pen and the Wacom Pen paired to this Surface Pro 4 down here, and you can actually use these pretty much at the same time. You cannot sit here and draw on the screen at the same time, but you will be able to quickly switch between these with just a couple of seconds of wait time. So the stylus from Microsoft, I'm using that right now, kind of just doing some basic lines right here. You can see there is a typical bit of lag between the input on the screen showing up and the tip of the pen right here, and now I just wait a few seconds, and there you are. I can use the Wacom Bamboo Ink stylus right here and do pretty much the same stuff. So now that we know the specs of the pen, let's just try something right here. This is called the initial activation force test, which means you're basically checking how much force is necessary for the input or for the tip of the pen to be recognized by the screen. And we're just going to quickly compare the Surface Pen from Microsoft with the Bamboo Ink stylus here from Wacom. So I just basically take this to the screen, and you can see that there's really very little force necessary. Let me just quickly zoom in a bit further and try another tip. Let me see which one I can choose. Let's just go with this one, and you can see I can really don't have to do that much to actually have it register. I'm really just barely touching the screen, and already registers right away, and I can start drawing. Now let's switch over to the Surface Pen, and that actually takes a little longer to register. Let me just quickly go back and erase a bunch of these, and then you can see that I definitely need to apply more force until it actually registers on the screen and has me able to draw. So there's a bit more force necessary, and you should actually be able to use the stylus from Wacom a bit better on the Surface Pro in this case, because there's a little less force necessary. So you should be able to draw a bit more finer shades, for example, with this Wacom stylus. The Wacom Bamboo Ink stylus is available from their website. They're sold out right now, as I have heard. It should be available in the US pretty much as of now, as soon as they have new stock available. In Germany and Europe, for example, it will probably take a little longer for this to come out. I don't know about the German or European pricing. It should be just around 80 euros, maybe, or probably a little more, going up to maybe 89 euros, for example. So that's just been a very quick look at the Wacom Bamboo Ink stylus, supporting the new Windows Ink or Microsoft Pen program multi-protocol stylus right here at Computex 2017.